Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to be with you. A quick announcement coming up September 2nd through the 4th. We'll have an online retreat. I hope all of you can join. Retreat is a great opportunity to take an immense step forward on the path. Retreats are helpful in straightening the energy out and coming into greater levels of peace and freedom, love and healing. So I encourage you to sign up if you haven't already. Welcome to, I see a couple new faces in the room. And it's nice to have you here. So today I thought I'd talk about something that's a little frustrating for me as a teacher, I must admit, is that the majority of people, when their Kundalini awakens, they completely miss the point. They just absolutely miss the point of what the heck is going on in their own experience. And, most of us, because we're egoically centric human beings, and I don't mean that in any judgmental or offensive way, but let's be blunt here. Most people live from their ego. Most people are on the wheel of samsara. And what that means is there's a sense of I am separate from life. I am separate from God. I'm separate from the universe. It's me against life, against others. I'm just this little human being, this little body, this mind, this emotional nature. And the point of Kundalini is to show you, to teach you experientially, not philosophically, but experientially, that none of that is true. Kundalini is here to show you directly that you are the light of God, that you are the light of life. That's a lot different than you are a human being fighting for your survival and just trying to get rich or have a family or just make any relationship work. So the Kundalini is not trying to show you those things. Kundalini is trying to show you that you, your essence, your presence, what you fundamentally are, is divine. And so we might ask, well, what is divinity made of? It's made of light. It's made of radiance. It's made of energy. That's what Kundalini is. That's what's waking up in you. And it's waking up as you. Again, as a teacher, all day long, people come to me. They say, Craig, the Kundalini is doing this to me, and it's hurting me. It's harming me. God is punishing me with this energy. It's like, no. God is not punishing you. You are attached to being a human body, and you are resisting the realization that you are light. That you are light. That's what's going on for most everyone. And so it's this fundamental point of confusion as people hunker down around being a human. And this thing called Kundalini has come into me, and it's not fair. And from a human perspective, that's absolutely true. It's not fair. Like here you are busy trying to be a human, and this thing comes into you. But if we step into the presence of God, we see God say, no, you're missing the point. You're missing the point. You are a child of God. You are made of God. I, God, and you, the human, like we are made of the same substance, light, energy, space, consciousness. That's what you are. And I, God, gave you this human body, and I'm trying to awaken within the experience of the human body. So you can walk around as an individual, not separate, but as an individual, and be the light individually. Not egoically, but so that God can experience being the light. You can wake up and experience yourself as God. And so, often on the path, people say, what is this Kundalini doing in me? Well, if you look at it directly and you see, what is it doing? It's lighting you up. But most of you don't see that. Don't say, oh, it's lighting me up. This is lovely. I am light. As you say, it's cooking me. It's creating this pressure. It's doing this. It's doing that. It's harming me. I'm too hot. I'm too cold. It's too intense. Now, all of that is the ego's commentary on how the body is fighting with the energy. That's not what God is doing. God's not fighting with you. It's the human body, the flesh body. The egoic nature is fighting with God. That's not what Kundalini is doing. That's what the ego is doing. See, that's a massive difference when you start to see, what is Kundalini doing? It's waking up in me. And so can I experience myself as light? And I say myself, who and what I know myself to be, can I experience myself as light? Now I'll see if someone in this group can pull this quote out of the ethers for me. We're not human beings having an experience of the divine. We're divine beings having an experience of being human. Someone said that, someone great, I assume. I don't know who, but and see, this is the fundamental mistake, is we think we're a human being and that God is coming into us. What's really happening is we are divine beings. And God is waking up as us, in us as us. Our nature is God. And that's what this Kundalini is trying to do. And people say, no, it's forcing itself through my spine, through this and that. And the thing we don't understand is the body doesn't belong to you. The body belongs to the earth. You are not the body. You are the aliveness of the body. What is Kundalini? Kundalini is aliveness. That's what it is. It is aliveness. But when you take on the false identity, I'm the body. And unfortunately, if you have a flesh body with a flesh nervous system, a flesh immune system, a flesh nervous system's response to anything it doesn't understand is to resist it. So if there's something here I don't understand, I resist it. Just like, like right now, like the world has this virus, and if the virus comes into your body's supposed to fight with it and resist it, throw it out, cast it out, say, that's not me, that's not me. I want to get rid of this thing as quickly as possible. And unfortunately, the majority of your body is doing that same thing with the grace of God. The grace of God has entered you and you say, no, I don't want this. I don't like it. Something doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel right. And God's trying to tell you, no, let me show you what your true body is. Your true body is made of light, not made of flesh. So the more you can fall into alignment with this view, this realization, this perspective, the easier the path will be. Because when you trust in God, the body can actually relax and you can receive what's here. You can receive what's here. But if we don't trust in God, and God being this immense experience of divinity, if we don't trust in that, and that thing is coming into us or awakening in us, the normal human response to something big coming into you is terror. And this is why so many people with their Kundalini is awakening, they come to me, they say, Craig, I feel terror. Just terror, just this constant terror. But if we look directly at the experience of what is happening, a lot of light is awakening in one's body. That's what's happening. But people go into all kinds of stories. They say, oh, it's not a light coming into me. God is punishing me. That's what it is. I'm bad. I was a sinner once, and God is punishing me. There's someone every time I meet with, they go these elaborate stories of how God is punishing them. I'm like, God is not punishing you. God has better things to do than to punish you, scold you. God is not an angry, judgmental human being. That is not what's happening here. God is waking up in your body, and your body doesn't understand, and your body is fighting with grace. And whenever you fight and struggle against anything, you feel like garbage. You become exhausted, you get worn out, you have adrenal fatigue, you suffer, you're tense, you're tight, you're closed. That's why it hurts. That's why it hurts. Light doesn't hurt. Light feels wondrous. If the body resists light, it'll hurt. It'll hurt. The same way, like if I try to resist, let's say the currents of the ocean or the currents of a river, I try to walk upstream against this big force. It hurts, it's heavy, it's overwhelming. It feels fierce, it feels relentless. But if I let go and allow the current just to take me, it's like, oh, look, I'm floating. Like I'm going downstream. I'm being carried. I'm being held. I'm being carried in life. And so before Kundalini Awakening, I, like the human being Craig, was in an eternal fight with life, trying to hold life together, trying to make life work, trying to assert my will onto life. I thought I was the doer, but it was me against me against my ex-wife is what a lot of it was. Me against the system, because I had no money. I was just broke. Me against, the poor man against the rich man. The oppressed against the oppressor. Like I had all these crazy worldviews. Me fighting for my survival in life. But when I really opened to this energy and I allowed it to flow through me, I allowed it to speak to me and direct me and show me countless realms of divinity, of peace, of love, of light, of space, of nurturing support. It's like, oh my God, what was I doing? Like, why did I fight this? Why did I fight this? And I can say with compassion, I didn't fight it because I was a fool. I fought it because I was a slave to the habit of my own egoic nature. And I can have compassion for that. Like there's no judgment around that. It's like I was a slave to the habit of my egoic nature. And my egoic nature was stuck in a state of fight or flight. I was just stuck in a state of fight or flight. I believed that to be the way, instead of coming to know and understand that surrender is the way. When we truly surrender and we stop projecting and assuming we know what God is doing, we can be humble and innocent enough to actually see what God is doing. It's very hard to see what God is doing if we're fighting against God. And you might know this, like if you're ever in a relationship and you're fighting with your partner, they did something you didn't understand. All of us have had this. And we're assuming they did this to hurt us, to harm us, to make us pay, to suffer, make us suffer, to punish us. They did this because they were cruel, because they were mean. And so we're just attacking them. But how many of us actually stop and listen? Like, hey, why'd you do that? Oh, I did this because I was trying to help. I thought it was the right thing. Oh, okay. And then you come to an understanding of, oh, like your partner was actually trying to do something. I do this all the time. I try to do something really sweet for my wife and she doesn't understand it. Like I try to surprise her. I do something a little differently. And she's like, oh, he's up to something. He's doing it. And I'm just like, sweetie, no. I was running the store, not to abandon you. I was running to the store to get you some flowers and some chocolates. Like, that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. Going to the store to get you some flowers and chocolates because I love you so much. Because I love you so much. I'm on your team. I'm on your team. I had this teenage daughter. She's not a teenager anymore, but she's like, Dad, you do this and you're doing that and you're trying to. And I'm just like, no. Your daddy's doing this because he loves you. Like, I'm just trying to connect with you in a way, like to support you. And I thought maybe this would be helpful. And it's okay. Like maybe I was wrong, but like I was trying something. I wasn't trying to make you uncomfortable or embarrass you with my presence. I was just trying to be a good dad. See, God is the same way. God is trying to do something great for us. And the majority of us fight with God. We fight with grace. We fight with what this energy is trying to show us. And so sometimes, like I used to do this in couples counseling, is I would just say, the couple would come in and be two spiritual people, and they'd be going at each other. And I say, hey, both of you, like let's just step back into a place of mindfulness, into a place of compassion. I want you to step into the other person's shoes, and I want you to imagine what they were doing. And most people, they couldn't do that. They were like vehemently, incessantly attached to being a victim. Say, no, God, my partner is trying to punish me. They're trying to do this. Say, please, can you just step into your partner's shoes and just take a guess? And see, I'm inviting you to do that same thing with God. Step into the presence of God. And keep in mind, this is a holy God, a holy presence who loves you, a presence who's intelligent, a presence who wants nothing more than to see you grow in the light and awaken to your true nature. And from this perspective, I want you to begin to imagine what this light is doing in your body. Just begin to imagine. And so instead of thinking like an ego who is a victim of an overwhelming energy, I'm inviting you to step into a space of immense expansion, of light, of compassion, of intelligence. And just see, like, what is this energy trying to do? And for many of you, it's trying to do just a very basic thing. It's trying to flow up your spine and awaken all 7 chakra centers. And when all 7 chakra centers are awake, you feel expansively spacious and blissful and compassionate. You feel as if you are light and you are space and you are bliss and you are intelligence. This is how it feels. It feels wondrous. But most people miss that point. They say, God is in my back, my lower back, and it hurts so bad. God's just like, hey, man, I'm just trying to flow on your back. Like, I'm just trying to open and fill you with light. Like, that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. Like, you're the one resisting. God isn't making it hard. It's us that's making it hard. Us, the flesh. And so we could just ask the question, well, how can we help this flesh body, this nervous system? How can we help it to trust? And this is where we come back just to a teaching I offer always is when you help the body feel safe, it relaxes and it's receptive. When the body's relaxed, energy can flow. So we just come back to this basic teaching. Anything you can do to help the body to relax. This is why great yogis teach asana practice, is you help the body to relax. That's why they teach pranayama, deep breathing, helping the body to relax. When you help the body to relax, energy flows. But if you're in your superego and you're resisting energy and simultaneously like you have an unworthiness wound and you're hating yourself and judging yourself, it's like, oh my God, what the heck are we doing here? Like God's trying to show you you're a child of God. And you're like, no, I'm not. I hate myself. I'm the worst person ever. And I hate energy. I'm going to resist that. And it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like that's not the way forward. You're a child of God. Oh, I'm a child of God. Oh, that means I'm good. Oh, that means I can relax. Oh, this is God coming into me. I can relax and see what the grace of God is flowing and wanting to do. Oh, okay. And when you begin to see it in this way, the path is much different. And I'll say this just because I'm an honest guy. I like to cross all the T's and dot all the I's or whatever that is. It still may be hard if you're really open. Just like puberty is hard, just like giving birth is hard, just like being pregnant is hard. But a woman who is happily pregnant, like her life is so much easier when she's accepted being pregnant. She's happy about being pregnant. She's looking forward to giving birth. So if we're happy that this energy is within us and we're excited about it, we're looking forward to spiritual awakening, it's a lot easier than if we're fighting with it.